3 weeks ago, I prayed to be a stronger guy, a stronger man, a stronger person, a stronger human being in general. I felt very weak, like I wasn't myself, and I prayed to be stronger. And the thing that happened the next week was I sprained my ankle. And in doing so, I was like, what the heck? I was kind of cursing God and everything. Like, what? This is exactly the opposite of what I prayed for. Like, Lord, I wanted to be stronger. I didn't want to get weaker. And on top of that, I got sick. And just everything was piling on top of me. And I thought that I was just going to crumble down and break. But I didn't. I survived. And in doing so, slowly, I'm getting stronger. I think the lesson there is that when you pray for something, you don't get it immediately, but you get challenges that force you to become the thing that you've prayed for. If you want to be a more peaceful man, God's gonna give you storms. If you want to be a less lustful person, He's gonna give you tests. He's not just gonna, because there's no shortcut to where we're going, to what we want. The only way is through. And the only way through is by really going through it. You know, I thought I was gonna die last week. Everything was crumbling upon me, and emotionally, spiritually, physically, I was so weak. I had nothing to cling on to anymore. So I just cried so hard. And I prayed, Lord, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired. And then you know what happened? I fell asleep. And then I woke up exhausted. Like, another day, you know, another set of challenges. And it was like that for like a few more days where I just kept crying myself to sleep. And then I stopped crying. I'd just be watching YouTube videos. Then no more YouTube videos. And then I just fall asleep. And so, I don't know. It's only through the challenges that we become the people that we're meant to be. If you want to be someone, you're not gonna just be like that. You're gonna be given challenges that will make you become like that. Right? And so, for whoever's going through a tough time right now, I understand. I really do. I understand the feeling of wanting to give up completely. I understand the feeling of not wanting to do this anymore, of not wanting to keep going, not wanting to push through. I understand. And all I can say is that the only advice that I'll be able to give you is to be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself love. Because a lot of the times our anger, our negative feelings, they're just sadness or grief, or it's just translated differently. We feel it so differently, but deep down it's just something in you is hurting. And be kind to that. Be so kind to it. Cut yourself some slack. Take it easy. It's easy to think the world is crumbling when you feel like you have to fix everything. You tunnel vision on what goes wrong when your mind is so focused on having everything in place. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you, and that's okay. And so whoever's going through it right now, if you're listening to this, if you made it to this, what I'm saying right now, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. you are going to be the person that you are meant to be. That is no question. Without a doubt, it will happen. But you'll have to get through the hard times first. You can't have a rainbow without a lot of rain. So just keep pushing through. Another thing I want to talk about is grief in relation to healing. Because I'm going through a breakup and it's really hard. That's the emotional thing that's been weighing on me. I don't know how to heal. It's so hard. It's really hard. And I guess I was listening to a talk back from a show a while ago that I'm interning at, and I'm gonna kind of mirror what they said and just put some of what I said, what I think. When you grieve, when you lose something, anything, whether it's a loved one, a career, a relationship, a friendship, when you lose something, you put that thing on the shelf. And it gathers dust. And it's there, and it hurts, and it's heavy. And it's there forever. As sad as it is, it's there forever. The weight of that just changes. But that thing that you shelved, it's there. Among with the other shelves, among with the other trinkets, And for a while we're grieving, we're gonna want to commemorate that, right? We're gonna want to put little things like, oh, she would have loved this, so I'm gonna do this because I'm grieving you and I still love you and it hurts, but I'm still here. But the only way to really, really, really heal, to really let it go, is to start putting up the things on your shelf for you. I don't think that makes sense, but you stop hurting. No, you don't stop hurting. That's one thing. You never stop hurting. It just gets lighter when you realize that you are lovable, that you are enough, and that this thing that you're grieving isn't the end of who you are. And who you are has an infinite scope of possibilities. The person you're becoming is not even the person you are right now, and you can be whoever you want to be. And the pain never goes away. You just get better at carrying it until one day it doesn't hurt anymore. And I hope that happens. Because right now it hurts a lot. But I know that this season of mine it's God telling me that I'm loved. God is close to the brokenhearted. He is really, really close to the brokenhearted. He's close to the sinners. He's close to all the people who mess up, because he knows that we're human. And he doesn't want us to be perfect. He wants us to acknowledge that we're human. But come to him. Have peace in him, because we can't do it alone. And so this season of mine right now, all this emotional weight, this physical weight, this spiritual weight, this spiritual warfare that's happening, all I can do is give it to him. And if you're a believer and you're going through it right now, just give it to him. Just give it to him, raw, broken, disgusting, abused. Give it to him, because all he wants is your presence. So for grief, if you're grieving, the only way out is through. You gotta let it hurt. You really gotta let it hurt. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's all I want to say.